Great morning to all of you. How are you guys doing today? Wonderful to see you here. Right, let's get into it. Consciousness and reality. It's a great one right there. Okay, so since consciousness is the only reality that exists, and what is your consciousness? Human beings have consciousness. Well, everything have consciousness. Here's something fascinating. We now know that human consciousness affects the subatomic level or the subatomic world. That's the world of the particles and things of that sort. So in the subatomic world, human consciousness affects what's called quantum entanglement. Entanglement is everything that is physical and non-physical are all connected at one and the same. So what is consciousness? You tell me what consciousness is. Well, I'll give you a clue. Consciousness is awareness. Let's get deeper. What is awareness? Your thoughts. Your thoughts actually have the power to shape your physical world. Not only shape your physical world, actually your thoughts right now are creating your world. I'll get even deeper than that. Actually, you are living through your thoughts right now. You are existing. You are feeling, you are thinking, you are breathing. It's all through your thoughts. Anything or everything is through the conscious observer. If you want to manifest anything, you have to become the thing you want to manifest. Manifesting is about a state of being in a state of being. What is a state of being? In simple terms, a state of being is a state of feeling. That's all it is. If you feel a certain way, you'll get a certain thing. Alright? So the key to be in a state of being is to be grateful for what it is that you want or desire. But it's a little bit different. You have to be grateful as if you already have it. Don't be grateful that you're going to receive it. So you don't say, oh, thank you, universe, for helping me to receive this. Thank you, universe, for bringing me. Be grateful for you already having it, even if you don't have it. That's called a state of being. So if you want more money, just be grateful for having more money. Think about what it would look like to have money, and then how to be grateful. We're going to be grateful for health, same thing, relationships, etc., etc. So it's that critical state you have to become a part of. Can I touch a little bit on remote viewing? Yes. In what sense? Remote viewing is the ability, again, it goes back to consciousness. Human consciousness affects the quantum field. The quantum field, everything is entangled. So if human consciousness affects the quantum field, that means human consciousness can see everything that's happening in the field in real time. When you remote view something, that's what you're doing. You're seeing something in real time. It's like you're in the US and you're watching a feed in Europe, and you're seeing it real time. You're seeing the people walking on the street. That's the power of remote viewing. So remote viewing takes practice. It's powerful because you can use it in a myriad of ways. If you just want to raise your intuition, raise your consciousness level, you can remote view to see certain things. Hey Mark, just watch your YouTube, love your content. Thank you. So let's go back to that state of being thing we're talking about here. So if you go back to the quantum entanglement thing, right? The quantum entanglement says that, whatever you want, it's like already there is a connection. There's nothing for us to not want. Now here's a conundrum of this thing, right? We don't feel, and we don't think, and we don't know what it's like to already have what we already have. That's what messes us up. Now listen to me. The laws of physics, the laws of the universe, it says that we already have it. So somebody is lying. Somebody is lying. Well, I can tell you right now, it cannot be the universe that's lying, because we have science, we have experiment, and we have evidence, and we have facts. So definitely not the universe. So I'll say it again. So the universe says that you already have it, you're it, right? So that only leaves the other culprit. Only other guy left in the room have to be your ego. Have to be your ego and its best friend, the Matrix. Bosom buddies. Ego and the Matrix. Two of a kind. Perfect partners. Soulmates. The ego and the Matrix. Man, a match made in heaven. That's the match. You don't want to be a part of that relationship. Unfortunately, majority of us are eloped, and we're part of the family. So sorry to tell you that. You're already a part of the family of the ego and the Matrix, and they make a terrible couple when it comes to you manifesting. So what the Matrix does, when I talk about, so guys, when you hear me reference the Matrix, I am just talking about a system of reality that's created for a certain purpose or agenda. That's when I talk about the Matrix. We live in the Matrix. Can't use your ego to manifest. Healthy ego, as Thai school says, healthy ego is important. Yes. You can use your ego for the right things. You know, a healthy ego works the following way. A healthy ego will help you decide, make critical decisions, and protect you and make you aware of danger. A healthy ego will visualize what you want without any doubt or interruption. A healthy ego will help you to practice discipline and self-awareness. And a healthy ego will not judge, will not get jealous, will try to stay with you in the present moment. That's a healthy ego. An unhealthy ego is the opposite. An unhealthy ego wants its own way, jealousy, envy, doubt, can't believe, pride, puffed up, thinks it knows it all, always doubt you, don't like to change, always remind you of how bad you are, how it's not going to work, of how people don't like you, of how you don't have enough, or you'll never be enough. Unhealthy ego takes you on a time loop, a time warp, likes to bring you in the past, likes to throw you in the future. An unhealthy ego plays mind games, loves to bring your emotions up, bring your emotions down. An unhealthy ego loves to play with you, man. Especially throw you in. An unhealthy ego will sit there like this and say, okay, watch this. I'm gonna throw him in the future. Ha ha ha! Look at that. He think that's gonna happen. All right, watch this. I'm gonna throw him in the past and let him remember what he did. Ha ha ha! Nice. Now watch this. I'm gonna make him feel real bad. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna make him feel good for a little bit, but then I'm gonna come back and I'm gonna shut him down again and make him feel real bad. And it does that all day, every day. And then here comes the Matrix. Matrix says, pass it on to me. I got it next. Matrix says, all right, watch this. I'm going to make him become an NPC, or her become an NPC. Watch this. I'm going to have them make me richer, make me wealthier. Watch this. I'm going to have them create the world I want. Watch this. I'm going to make them believe in something else. I'll watch this. Biggest one. Watch this. I'm going to make them worship me, man. Watch this. I'm going to create this God image and tell them that that's who made them. I'm going to have them worship that person, but it's really coming to me. All right, watch this. I'm going to have them living in fear and doubt. Two friends, bro. Ego and the Matrix, man. Best people call it the match made in heaven. Oh, that'd be the match made in hell for you. So you really want to be aware of that. And to become aware of that, you really have to get out of, well, you can't exit the 3D because you're physically tied here right now. But there's great news for you. Your body is here, but your consciousness is everywhere. So you can use your consciousness to exit the matrix. Exit the matrix. And I don't know, as soon as I start doing videos, I get all of these guys coming around. What's up, bro?
Tomorrow, listen, supposed to become one more round. Tomorrow's supposed to be good this week, so.
Okay.
But it's a good thing we did wash it.
All right.
It was a damn good thing, because you know what?
The rain.
It rained right after that.
All right, cool, man.
Because they get them little water beads.
Yeah.
It just...
Let me talk to you in a minute. I'm on a
my bad,
video.
my bad.
I got you. Yeah, man. So, yeah, like where I go, there's a lot of homeless guys around here. You know, so sometimes I come around and help them out. So when they see me, they know. So, but okay. Where were we? Yes. Oh yeah, the Matrix thing, man. You have to be careful of that play they use on you, man. Hey, Mark, follow you on YouTube. Okay, awesome. All right. So when you want to shift outside, so I was talking about your body lives in the 3D, right? But now your mind, your consciousness is everywhere all at once. So where you really want to be, your sweet spot is 5 dimension. Okay, there's no 4 dimensions. 4 dimension is time, so you don't need there. That's just part of the matrix thing. Actually, with the 4 dimensions, it's the present moment of time, but the matrix hack the 4 dimensions and then use the linear time to put it in there. So the 4 dimensions, you don't need it. You just need to be in the 5 dimension now. And when you want to get in the 5 dimensions, you know, I told you guys before, it's about visualizing. It's about becoming an expert visualizer, an expert feeler. So 5 dimension is all about the feelings and the images. If you can master the feelings and the images, you're in the 5 dimension. So what tool do you have to make you become a 5-dimensional being? It's your subconscious mind. Your subconscious mind is a 5-dimensional being. It's 5 dimensions and up, and you have that in you right now. So all you have to do, you have to learn to tune so that you can get into the subconscious. And I always tell you guys, you got to be able to make the subconscious conscious, like your regular mind. And once you can do that, then you can tap up and you can get into that 5 dimension. And when you're in the 5 dimension, you can go get access like a lot of information, a lot of stuff to help you, and then you can bring it down, and then you can use it in the 3 dimension to manipulate your world and to make your world a better place and to live your life the best way you can, and to just take advantage of the abundance that's around you and live your dreams, your goals, you know, go for it, all that. But you cannot manifest in the 3D. Technically you can manifest in the 3D, but you don't want to manifest in the 3D, right? You want to manifest from the 5D and bring it down into the 3D. If you're manifesting in the 3D, you're most likely using what's called willpower. You're using mainly your ego, your conscious mind. You're doing a lot of thinking. You're doing a lot of, you know, hard work stuff. You're trying a lot. You're creating a lot of stress on your body. You know, you're meeting a lot of resistance. You know, and that's what the Matrix pumps out to you. You know, they pump out this message for you that you really, the only way to make it is through grit, pain, suffering, losing a lot, and all that stuff. That's the Matrix message, you know. And that's actually an invalid message, because if you understand the laws of physics, and the laws of physics state that there is no shortage of anything, and the laws of physics state that everything is infinite. If there's infinity, there cannot be struggle or shortage or any of that stuff, right? Because it's infinite. The only way that thing can be true is if it's finite. That means there's not enough to go around. But the Matrix will make you believe and think otherwise. The Matrix wants you to think everything is limited. So this is what happens when you're manifesting in 3 dimensions. If you're in 3D manifesting, so let me give you some signs so that you know that you're manifesting in 3D, and then you definitely want to change it and go to 5D. The number 1 sign that you're manifesting in 3D is you're always tired a lot. Your energy is depleted because you're using a lot of hard work, you're overthinking. The next thing you're manifesting in 3D is stress. You have a lot of stress. The next thing when you're manifesting in 3 dimensions, you have to tend to doubt a lot, worry a lot. Those are all signs that you're still stuck and you're manifesting in 3 dimensions. And so you definitely want to elevate and get up above the 3 dimensions. Now the signs that you're manifesting in the 5 dimensions are as follows. You're able to let go of the control. You no longer hold on to things. You just kind of let things flow. You spend more time monitoring and changing your thoughts. You have more of an optimistic view of the world now. The 5D thinking now, you're starting to let things come into your space. You're allowing and you're believing. That's when you're in the 5 dimensions thinking. You're manifesting. Now, the difference between 3D manifesting and 5D manifesting is when you're in the 3D manifesting, the universe don't come to help you there because you're relying on your ego. The universe is always helping you, but your ego tells the universe, chill, I got this, I don't need your help. So all the help that was available for you because of your ego, your brain now will filter out the reality that the universe is always sending to you. So you're stuck. So when the help is there, you won't see it because your brain listens to the conscious mind. Your brain, if your ego says, tune that out, you'll tune it out. So when you're in the 5-dimensional manifestation, you're going to see the signs. And signs will be your synchronicities, animals, dreams, visions, people, feelings. All of these are the universe tool that comes to your aid. And then you tap into it. And then you read the sign and you follow the sign and you're going to get your success. However, in the 3D, it doesn't work like that. Those signs can't come to you. Because if your mind and your conscious mind says there is a state of lack, abundance could be right in front of your face. You can never ever see it. Standing, it's looking right at you. You'll look past it. You'll walk over it. There could be the person that's going to help you make your business a multi-million-dollar business. The person could be standing right in front of you in the supermarket, ready to shake your hand, ready to talk. The person that's going to help you launch your social media that's going to make you a lot of money. The person that's going to help you in your real estate could be right there sitting next to you or right next to you in a coffee line and ready to talk. You will never ever interact with them. You look over them. You'll bypass them. That's how it works in the 3D because your brain filters them out for you because of your ego. So this is why it's important to have a healthy ego. If you have a healthy ego, now you can manifest in the 5D because now that same person, your energy will pull them. You see, just like my energy pulled this guy because this guy will see me here, coming by. Your energy will pull them and they'll strike up a conversation with you, or you will strike up a conversation with them, and then boom, you have a connection. You have a new business partner that you guys gonna do some great stuff together. See how that works? Okay, I have a guess here. Let's do the guess stuff here. Let me see how you do the guess stuff. No, I've never done the guess. I guess it's not working. Guess. Okay. Guess not. So, you see how that works, right? It's the power of the consciousness. Your consciousness will elevate it, will bring it to you, and then you can change the field, to change the whole game, so to speak, of manifesting your desires. The thing is now, when you're in the 3-dimensional thinking world, 3-dimensional matrix world, one of the tricks it plays on you, it makes you believe that you cannot get out of it. It puts you in a trance. It was raining here, but it stopped raining. It'll put you in a trance state. When you're in a trance, it's really hard for you to see outside the box. You got to be able to see outside the box to change the game or change your world. So it's very, very important for you to recognize that, so that you can change the field and change your destiny. It's all, listen man, I gotta tell you something. The thing is that you gotta understand is that all the stuff you've been fed mentally growing up, right? Everything that you've taught or learned about your life, I mean, whatever it is, I'm telling you right now, you can throw all of that out because it doesn't work that way. I'm telling you right at this minute, you can have, become, do, create anything you want in your life. There's only one requirement, and listen very carefully now. The only requirement that I can guarantee you that you can become, have anything in your life is the following. It's very important. If you can do this, you can get anything you want. And I'm going to tell you, 99% of people can do this. It's not hard. It's simple. And you do it every day, but you actually do it the wrong way. Let me tell you what it is. If you can see yourself, your own self, right? Inside of your head, right? If you can see yourself inside of your head, or if you can see the thing that you want inside of your head, inside of your mind, right? If you can see that stuff, if you can see you like having it, like doing, experiencing it, like da 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 da, if you can see that in your mind, you will 100% have it. Okay, now, because you can see it in your mind, let's go to the laws of physics again. Entanglement says that every particle is connected to each particle. By the way, you're a particle. Like, everything's a particle. This watch is a particle. These glasses are particles. They just make up different substance we see as physical. Everything is connected. So because the fact that you can see something in your head, that's called consciousness. We now know consciousness, human consciousness, collapses quantum entanglement. When in layman's terms, in simple terms, it means that what you see or you think about, you affect the outcome of that thing to become a part of your reality. Okay? So if you affect the outcome of something, outcomes must be experienced. That's the only way you can ever live life. Every single person here there's only one way you live your life. You know that, right? What's the one way we all live our lives? Comment below if you know the one way we live our lives. The only way you can ever live. What's the one way we all live our lives? Like, what are you doing right now? What are we doing? What am I doing right now? No, it's not staying in the present. Experiences. Alicia got that. We experience, we interact. I'm interacting with you, I'm getting an experience. You're interacting with me, you're getting an experience. Everything in our life is an experience. This is why we have all these different emotions and feelings, is to tie in to match the experience. So because we can collapse something in the quantum world, the only outcome it must become to us is an experience. Now, what generates the experience? What is the thing that makes us experience our life? Anyone know that answer? Something have to make you experience it. Remember now, right? Anyone knows the answer to that? That's correct. Adelie and Alicia. The subconscious mind is your experience. No, it's not faith or belief. Faith and belief are components to activate it more. They're important in the manifesting process. They're actually the fuel to your subconscious mind to get it going. But it's an experience. So when you can experience something, that is what we call life. That is what we call living. That's what the world is made up of. If you don't experience anything, you're not in this dimension. You're not here. You're somewhere else, experiencing somewhere else. Okay? So, once you can tie those things up, and then once you can start to do them, that's when the world changed for you. And that's what you want to work on. That's the name of the game. To get from the 3D manifesting into the 5D manifesting, to understand the role your consciousness and your mind plays, and understand that there's only one thing happening, just mind and creating a reality. There's nothing else. There's no other reality but consciousness. Consciousness, observation is your reality. Everything that you're seeing, you're experiencing it from your subjective life, your subjective lens. That's the only world that exists for you right now, because that's the only world your mind is focused on right now. If you take your mind somewhere else, the other world opens up. Technically, all worlds are in existence at the same time, but they are in infinite ways. And remember now how your brain works. Your brain is really limited, so your brain is going to shut a lot of stuff out. You only can focus on one thing at a time, or one reality at a time, to get you where you want to go. See how that works? All right. So that's what I want to leave you guys with today. See you guys again next time.